Heyo everybody, Haku here with part 2 of 33 Jump Week. This time around we have Don't Blush Sekime-san Chapter 28, Neru Chapter 11, Ayakashi Triangle Chapter 61, and Blue Box Chapter 22, which is a pretty regular, normal feeling lineup for a part 2 of Jump Week. Excited to get into all of these, so let's just, again, just marathoning through these, not really a reason to do a long intro or anything. I always since we're not caught up and there's no updates and stuff to do for all of you and responses to things that you all have said in comments recently, since I haven't gotten around to posting everything yet, it just sort of is okay, yeah, there's not much to say for the intro, so let's just get into reading. First up, we have Don't Blush Sekime-san Chapter 28. I really like starting off the second part of Jump Week when we have it, because I feel like it's a good foil to 'Tis Time for Torture Princess, which I always start off the first part with, because it's short, it's something I really enjoy, and it really gets me in the mood to keep reading, to read more things, and I feel like that's a good way to use Don't Blush Sekime-san as well. Again, it's a really short chapter, put it at the beginning of the video, I always have fun with it, so it'll just kind of raise the energy levels for the next few things after it. But either way, let's get into reading chapter 28. We have our usual color front page here, is really, really cute. I love the white and yellow version of the title. Usually, you can see on the thing that I put on screen when I talk about Sekime-san, it's usually pink and gray. I really like this white and yellow version. I feel like we don't have those colors a lot for manga titles, because of course I put the titles and all the thumbnails for these videos, so I go through and make transparent versions of all of them. So I'm used to seeing a lot of reds, a lot of pinks, some blues occasionally, maybe some oranges, but rarely do we get the white and yellow combo, and I think it actually looks really nice. And especially on this color page here, with her wearing the white and the sunflowers behind her, it looks really, really, really good. But that's just me analyzing the color page and how pretty it looks, rather than diving into the actual chapter. Let's get into reading the actual chapter. What's the outcome of their conversation? Oh yeah, he had something to tell her. Sekime-san. These chapters are 2 weeks apart, so it's especially if I wasn't marathoning catching back up, it'd be so hard to remember little details like that. Are you sure it's okay? Yeah. Thank you. Alright, and then we skip ahead. Welcome, Omiya-kun. Thanks for having me. I can't believe this is my first time at your place, Takadono. Well, we always go to Miyakojima's. Okay, he's going up the steps. I was gonna say, when I first started scrolling down and got to that panel, I was like, hold on, why is Takadono so tall? Usually he's really short. Well, we always go to Miyakojima's. He said he'll be a little late. This room is kinda cute. And is that a doll, or is that... because it looks large. I was gonna say, is that his little sister just in an outfit? Sit wherever you like. I forget what she looked like. Should I tell him now? No, maybe I should wait until Miyakojima's here too. Oh, he probably asked if he could tell them that they're dating, but I bet he's going to get too embarrassed to say it anyway. How far have you made it through the homework, Omiya-kun? Huh, right. Okay, so I think it is the sister, because she's moved closer now. Wow, the doll moved. Doll. Sora. Sorry, this isn't a doll. It's my little sister Sora. I'm not sure when she got in here. I love that she was just so still that he doesn't even notice that she's around. I thought you had some unexpected hobbies, Takadono. I didn't know how to bring it up. You want to play with us? We're going to be working on our summer homework, though. I don't mind. Half the reason I came here was to hang out anyway. Really? Thanks. And then Miyakojima is gonna show up and they're just playing around. Coming. Welcome, Miyakojima-kun. Omiya-kun, Miyakojima's here, and he has the pigtails. So cute. We've been waiting for him, Miyakojima. I love this, just the randomness of it. Miyakojima, this is my little sister Sora. And then I love this sort of kindred spirit, because Miyakojima already has the hair like that. And we have pigtails going. Thanks for playing with Sora, Miyakojima. Wow, maybe I should grow my hair out too. I love this. So cute. Aren't you glad they agreed to play with you, Sora? And she runs off and brings back Rubik's Cube. Whoa, Sora's gonna show you how to do T-palm as thanks, a method of solving a Rubik's Cube. You guys are lucky. I feel like I can't tell them today. Sora seems sleepy. I'll go put her to bed. See you next time, Sora-chan. If I'm gonna say it, now's the time. I have something to tell you guys. And we're just having this conversation while they all have pigtails. I couldn't say it before now, but the truth is I'm dating our classmate Sekime-san. And is this, I mean, he actually told her, which is surprising, or is this going to be a situation where they just straight up don't believe him? The truth of their relationship has finally come to light. Again, that was super cute. I actually really love Takadono and Sora's relationship. I think it's an adorable sibling relationship. Just the randomness of them playing with her was really funny too, because it just feels like when your kids things just randomly end up looking like that. It was so funny. And then of course Miyakojima, who is like always goofing off anyway and has the long hair to go with the pigtails. It was really, really funny. So yeah, a funny, cute chapter. We didn't really get to see Sekime-san outside. I mean, we saw her at the first page or two, but outside of the color page, which I spent a long time praising because actually that's really good looking. I like the color pages we get every chapter, but that might be one of my favorites. Maybe I should go through and rank the color pages from Sekime-san. I think that one's like my favorite though. That one was really good looking, unless I'm forgetting some other really good ones. But yeah, either way, that's it for this week's Sekime-san, or this video's Sekime-san video, or chapter. Gonna go ahead and move on now to Neru. We're on to chapter 11 of Neru, Way of the Martial Artist. Last time we got more into the new characters whose names I'm forgetting. I'm doing pretty good with names for a lot of the other new series. But yeah, Neru, maybe because they don't say their names out loud that often, like in a lot of series, like you'll see they call characters by their full names so often, just to help you remember them, at least in the beginning. But in Neru, they don't just sit around calling each other by their full names or anything. So I really haven't gotten most of the names down yet, but I really love the new potential romantic interest character for Neru. She's really great. I liked the other girl who I thought was going to be the female lead, but this character might be the female lead, and either way, I really like both of them. They're both really good. And her brother was really a fun character too, and might be Neru's roommate. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, either way, let's start reading chapter 11. Alright, and this one's titled Senpai, so yeah, it probably is going to be about him and her brother then. Wow, you got kicked out already, and that's Senri, right? Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, sneaking a peek at Nozomiya's sister. You're the one who ratted me out. Jose's got a loose tongue. Then you should let me stay in your room. Huh? No way. Fine, guess I'm sleeping outside. Well, it's not a room, but there is one place. And there's some old shack. A shed. It's half underground. Yo, Ryuzen. Oh, this is cool. We have this guy just chilling in the shack. Okay. Sheesh, you're such a slob. Did you stay here the whole break? What do you want, Senri? Get lost before I have an allergic reaction. New roomie for you. What? No way. This is Satomi Ryuzen. He's a third year in the projectile weaponry department with a focus on shinjutsu, which is the art of needles. Man, just when I was establishing my castle after my last roomie graduated. He's got the worst scores in our grade. Oh, shut up. But he's still here. And he's, gotta have that slacker who's actually really, really good energy. Shut up. Get lost. A dumbass and a wild bronco. This should be interesting. So, what did you do? You must have gotten yourself in trouble already to get sent out here. Oh, I'd rather not say. Is there anyone else rooming with you? Yeah, but he got hurt in a match and went to the hospital. Don't touch that stuff. It's his. Oh, so you're really thinking of staying here? Most guys bail when they see the place. I'm fine anywhere with a roof. A hammock. Gimme. Oh, hey. He just steals the hammock. Ryuzen-senpai, if you're in the projectile weaponry department, you study with Nozomiya's big brother, right? Oh, but I guess Shinjutsu and Kyujutsu are completely different. What other specializations did you... Shut up, and he throws a pillow at him. Don't talk to me about martial arts. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Hey, starting tomorrow, we're trying out various specialties. We start with projectile weapons, so I was curious... I can't speak or move. Oh, is he on some Naruto needle... Shit. I warned you. Needles. Now, let's see what you brought. Nothing but clothes. What's this? Martial arts book. This thing's ancient. If you're gonna bring a book, next time bring a porno mag. Of all the boring things to bring. He just tosses it. How dare you! And he snaps out of it and kicks him. Ow, 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 ow. Bad idea to try to move when you got a needle in you. And he pulls him down. And also, let's make one thing clear here. I'm the senpai here. Yeah, a nasty senpai. And then we go to the morning. Hey Toriichi, what happened to you last night? I didn't see you come back. I was looking for an arrow forever. I couldn't come back empty-handed. I like Toriichi as well. So I keep forgetting the first part of his name. I know his name ends in Ichi, but I keep forgetting the Tori part. So at about 10 last night, the senpai who shot the arrow was still waiting. Hey, good job finding my arrow. Awesome, we're roomies now. I was then up all night looking for a book of katana ink impressions. So sleepy. OMG, so nice. Awesome blade, right? Check this out. Oh, my roomie didn't let me sleep either. I made an old-fashioned paralysis potion. Want to drink it? Come to think of it, what happened to Neru? I heard he got kicked out. Good morning. And he's all beaten up. What the heck? Oh, I got into a little brawl with a senpai. What happened? Did my brother... And we have Nozomiya running over. Don't tell me, Natsume-ni-san. I'll stab him. She just pulls a knife. No, it wasn't him. I love her. It was someone else. And then... What? And she turns around. Don't touch me. I thought you two made up. Me too. That was weird. What happened last night? Introduction to Specialization Class. All the projectile weapons are weapons ninja use, so another name for the projectile weapon department's the ninja department. And we have the gun department, Kusarigama, shuriken, and needles. It's hilarious that I guess there's just straight up going to be gun department. Experience the projectile weapons department. Unlike the sword department and such, the specializations are spread out in separate areas because they require more space. That's why we have to move around. This is where we practice Shinjutsu. Here we learn about the acupoints of the human body and how acupuncture can be used to harm or heal. This is related to the art of using Fukumibari for warfare, which is blow darts. Hey, what do you know? He showed up. Oh, he won't stick around. He'll bail after roll call. And of course we have senpai, whose name I forget. Hey jerk, hello! And Neru's just accidentally stabbing Toriichi, it looks like. And then it looks like... What is this? Is this meant to be a martial arts book? Boring. He'll bail after roll call. Well, aren't you a good little student? So he's just practicing with the staffs then, it looks like. Unlike some people. Why are you even here, senpai? Good question. I'd gladly quit if I could. How about you? Where do you think this is really gonna get you? I don't know. Huh? I don't need a reason. I just want to get better. I want to surpass the person I admire. Well, what happens if you reach a wall you can't surpass? Senpai, maybe you don't know this, but human beings get more awesome as time goes by. In other words, we get better and better with each passing day, each month, each decade. I think it's pointless to go thinking about walls and ceilings and stuff. Is that how you get more awesome? Well, I'm not good at sitting still. My attention span's short. And then he stacks a huge rock on top of it. What? You're doing it wrong. If you're in touch with the center, you can stack stuff forever. The center... Oh, there you are. Hey. Oh, and we have her. She's finally back again. Oh, I heard you're crashing here. I'm amazed that you commute, Akabi. It takes hours each way, right? Well, my house is closer to the train station than yours, Neru. I have a message to you from Jokoro. He says he won't consider a rematch until you win 10 official matches, or defeat a top-rank holder. Official matches? Read this. Unlike underground matches, you actually have to apply. So, was that guy your roommate? Yeah, I guess. That guy. His skill level doesn't jibe with his last place, ranking in class. He's crude and violent and doesn't seem to care about anything. But his technique is sublime. The Fallen Dragon. Huh? That guy. He got the highest score ever on the entrance exam. And we have the... Oh man, I actually just got chills from that panel. That's so badass. Just this, like, massive cairn he's created. I really like this guy already. I'm loving the story so far. It's a little bit on the chill and low-key side compared to some of the other stuff I'm reading, where I'm like, every time I get to Red Hood, because this and Red Hood started around the same time, and they're both kind of action shonen, so even though they're very different, this is much more grounded in reality, and that's much, much more of a fantasy. I can't help but compare them from time to time, whereas I'm like, hype, 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 excitement, excitement, excitement for Hunter's Guild Red Hood. This is a lot more chill, a lot more mellow, but I still find it very, very good. I'm loving the setup, loving the characters, and it's one of those series that I just hope doesn't get the Nine Dragons Ball Parade treatment, because Nine Dragons Ball Parade was a really fun series too. It took a bit of a slow burn to introduce and build up its characters, and it just ended up getting canceled at like around chapter 20. So I hope this gets the time to just continue onward, because this does feel like it's better off if we don't rush, just go to the important match, go to the important match. Taking the time to slowly build this stuff up, I think does this series a lot of good. I think it's much better off if we slowly build the things. So I'm worried. I don't want it to get canceled too early, and I also don't want them to have to, like, I don't want the editors or publishers or anything to tell them, yeah, you need to speed this up. You need to hurry and get to some of the big action-y moments, because I feel like the big action-y moments aren't really what this is about, and the slow build is the journey. It is what's enjoyable to watch. This journey of discovery and growth that Neru and these characters are on. So I hope this gets time to just kind of find its own pace, you know? I don't want them to rush. But yeah, that's it for this week's chapter of Neru. Let's read Ayakashi Triangle. Now on to chapter 61 of Ayakashi Triangle. Last time we seem to have defeated the bad guys for now, so I wonder if we're going to transition into something else, if we're going to do another slice of life type chapter. It'll be interesting to see what chapter 61 is all about here. We start off with Suzu and the Suzu that she was meant to be, with all her memories within her heart or whatever. That was definitely a kiss, right? Even though Matsuri said it was more like mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Maybe his heart was pounding inside too. You think? I really hope so. Wait a sec. Who are you again? I feel like we keep seeing each other like this in my dreams. I'm a piece of your heart. The heart of you as a child. That which everyone forgets as they grow older. Listen, Suzu. You have to stop Meizo Mokage. She was born from the mistakes of our past life. The Ayakashi medium has to take responsibility. Huh? Matsuri? Eep, stop, Ryo. Oh my, you're sensitive, Matsuri. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything peculiar, and of course it looks peculiar, but this is clearly a peculiar scene I'm seeing here. Again, Femme Matsuri. Real good argument for best girl. I have a special ointment that works great on bruises. You don't have to apply it like that, though. Sorry, Matsuri, I guess I fell asleep. That's okay. You must be tired. May possessed you, and you used powers we've never seen before. Well, I really have no recollection of any of that. Sounds like things got pretty serious in this battle. But it's so dramatic, to be saved by a kiss. It wasn't a kiss, that was an impurity-absorbing fan. Why did you tell her about it? Thinks Suzu. Oh boy, it's worse than I thought. I was pulled out by force. Oh, and we see the Omikage's body is breaking apart. I have to focus on healing for a while. So your plan failed. And she just nails him. Hee. It's just a minor setback, Hinojiki. Honestly, I'm still bummed that Hinojiki's alive. That sounds harsh, but like, I really didn't need him to stick around to potentially get a redemption arc. I have an old friend I can depend on. Someone who's not at all mediocre like you, because it totally feels like he's set on a redemption arc, and I don't need nor care for it. Shadow Maid, the Genio. She's going to attack us again. I'm never going to let her take Suzu's body again. I'm going to exorcise her. But didn't she beat you handily, says Shirogane, only because I let my guard down. Next time I won't lose. And I'll support you. No, I'll take care of Shadow May. Because it's the responsibility of the Ayakashi medium. Well said, Suzu. Well, you surprised me. That's how you should feel. And, thanks to you, I'm not going to be able to fight for a while, and we have a cast on Mommy? Jinyo incidents have increased in Tokyo, so many exorcist ninja are being deployed to handle them. It'll be difficult to call for reinforcements. We need you to help us. Of course Matsuri and the others will be on the job too. Please show us that the Ayakashi medium is on the side of humans. I will. Is this going to work out, thinks Matsuri. How are we going to explain this to Garaku? Yeah, he said he was in love with Mei, right? But I didn't expect Mei Hirasaka to be so, scary. I'm in shock too. Maybe Garaku has some weird fetish to be in love with someone like that. How rude. That's a twisted omokage of Mei. It's not what she was really like. And then, Garaku. And I'm not sure if it should be Garaku, or if the ku should be like somewhat silent, like U-ending letters, characters typically are in Japanese. I'm not sure if it should be like Garak or not. But I think Garak or Garaku makes more sense, maybe. Not sure. You knew about Mei turning into a Jinyo. Well, I was surprised at first, definitely. My glasses even cracked. She first appeared before me, right after Matsuri defeated Hiderigami. Then you... And he pulls his brush. You want to fight? What's this? Artist Curse Jutsu, the crest of Kon and Haku. I've inhibited your power and your spirit, your Kon. Inhibited the power of your spirit, your Kon. Okay. You can't use Wind Jutsu anymore. What? You're joining her side, Garaku? My apologies. Even if she's only a shadow of her former self, even if she's a twisted version of who she used to be, the woman I fell in love with is Mei Hirasaka. Interesting. I really can't see Garaku going full villain, though. I really can't see it. So I wonder where this will go. Yeah, I'm pretty curious to see how it goes in the future. It's a bit of a cliffhanger, so there's not too much to discuss other than we'll see next time. But yeah, I cannot see him going full villain here. It feels a bit off. I don't think he's going to necessarily oppose them because he doesn't want to destroy humanity or anything. If anything, he's probably just going to hang around with her and at most try to stop them from destroying her so that he can somehow try to turn her back into the Mei he knew, even though that's probably impossible and he's going to have to realize that eventually. But that's interesting. Good to see more of Mommy Matsuri. I forget what her name is. Matsui Kazumaki. Kazumaki, that's it. That's their surname. Good to see more of her. Cute with the cast and everything. Yeah, I guess that's it for this time around, though. I'm going to move on to Blue Box to finish us off. Okay, let's finish out 33 Jump Week. Geez, mispronunciations. With Blue Box Chapter 22, let's see what we get going down this time. We've got a color page to start us out, and the chapter is titled Score. This is a really interesting color page. I like the way it looks a lot. It's really interesting. Yeah, just her facial expression and everything. It's so weird. I like it. Okay, let's move on to the actual chapter, though. We're seeing Chinatsu waking up. Interesting. Let's go. Good morning. This is radio or calisthenics. First up, let's start with back stretches. Look at the little health nut. Chinatsu-senpai, good morning. I was just feeling restless. I haven't heard this program in forever. I thought I'd be all nervous and stiffen up. But now that the big day's actually here, I'm just excited. I'll join you. So cute. You're playing doubles today, right? Oh yeah, and singles are tomorrow. How many people can go to nationals? One team for doubles and 2 players for singles. Let's go, Haryu! Time your movements with the piano. Those are narrow prospects. You're one to talk, Chinatsu. Now twist your body. Basketball's a team sport, so it's not about my own individual effort. But I heard that Kagohara High is pretty tough. Yep, we'll be taking them on in the finals. We have to win. And the finals are tomorrow, eh? Yep, tomorrow. Tomorrow so soon. Bring your arms up and down. Chinatsu-senpai? After tomorrow's over, can I ask you a question? I really want to know what she meant by that. Honestly, I think one of the best things that could happen for the development of the story would be him losing here. Like, he's worked so hard, but I kind of feel like him winning and then using that as an excuse to ask her out is, again, like I've been saying throughout the entirety of this thing, really, really weak in the sense that, again, it's like, oh, she's my prize now that I've won. But I think it would be better for him to lose and then ask her out, having to see that even if he doesn't win, he's still good enough, or they can still be together, or they can still care about each other and have a relationship beyond just sports. So I think actually the best case scenario might either be, it could either be for him to lose and then ask her out anyway, or for him to win and for her to reject him after he wins for one reason or another, at least temporarily, not like permanently reject him, but because of the situation, reject him at least temporarily. I think either of those might be the best way that this can go. But if it's just like, oh yeah, I won her in this tournament, that's pretty crappy. I really want to know what she meant by that. Huh? You can't ask now. No. Okay. In return, can I ask you a question now? Huh? For the badminton team, is there a particular cheer? Score, I guess? Score. I see. Taiki. Score. What? Why is she putting my heart through this? Radio calisthenics feel good, don't they? And then we have Sports Park Gymnasium. We have all these people cheering. That's a nice panel. It's boiling in here. I can't believe it's this hot in the middle of June. Summer's not something to mess with. What's up with Japan lately? And we can't just open a window. But the atmosphere in here, I like how it really feels like a tournament. And we see Shota Hyodo and Yuki Tateyama from Sajikawa. And then Kengo Haryu and Taiki Inomata from Eimei. Anywho, I'm gonna make a quick visit. Where are you going? You should come and find out. Again, I really like Haryu. We haven't seen enough of him lately. Right around here ought to be good. He came to watch a match, but whose? Now calling, match number 21. Sajikawa High School's Hyodo and Tateyama. They've got a whole different aura about them. They're huge. Hyodo, the one Haryu-senpai always loses to. Oh, if it isn't Haryu, you come all the way out here just to lose. Right back at you, Hyodo. I'm gonna have you return the trophy you stole from me. But I already gave it back to management. That flew right over his head. What are you talking about? Hyodo, let's get ready. If you came to watch, then at least put some thought toward your strategy. He's got some incredible confidence. That's because he is incredible. I'm only good in one aspect, like throwing a curve in baseball. But Hyodo's someone who can hit curveballs and fastballs. If we had character stats like in a video game, then when it comes to technique, sense, physicality, speed, etc., the only one with well-balanced and maxed out stats is that guy. Whoa, he's on a different level, and we have other people watching. Those kinds of moves would kill anyone's confidence. I'm grateful I'm in a different block from him. Those kids are out of luck. Normally they'd be able to progress pretty far. Will they even be able to score any more points in this game? He could be a future Olympian. They'll remember this match for the rest of their lives. Wow, he's gonna hit it there. If it were me, I'd go to the opposite side. Oh, what a shame. He popped it up. I wonder what would have happened if they hit that cross shot. I wish I could give it a go. And Haku smiles. I love him. Talk is cheap. Let your plays do the real talking. Honestly, I don't even care about the single stuff. I just wish this was like, I just wish the manga focused on the doubles because I really like the two of them as a team. Alright, I see he's as strong as ever. Let's go warm up. Okay, I'll just call Nishida to have him record us. But Nishida-senpai was so bummed after his loss. Calling the next match. Match number. Oh? He dropped his wallet. I ought to let him know. If he's asleep like that, someone might take it. Excuse me. And who is this? Your wallet fell out of your pocket. Oh, right. That was most kind of you. Don't mention it. Taiki, we're going to cheer on our teammates. Coming. Well, see ya. Wait up. Hurry it up, wait up. He sure was nice. Ah, there you are. Yusa, you were sleeping out here again. The coach is calling for you. Don't overwrite me. Shirt Sajikawa. I'll be right there. But nice guys aren't cut out for badminton. What I love when like anime and manga have these super duper serious lines that are like hilarious in like taking something that isn't super duper serious way too seriously. Badminton isn't cut out for nice guys. What a line. Or nice guys aren't cut out for badminton. What a line. Yeah, either way, that was a good chapter. Again, I really enjoy when we get to see Taiki and Haru interact with each other. I really like the two of their sort of relationship. And I would like to see a lot more of that, so I'm happy that we're getting into the double stuff. So yeah, guess that's it for now. Like I said, there are a couple ways that this could go that I think could make for a really good story, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Either way though, that's it for 33 Jump Week. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, and tell me what you thought in the comments about these 4 chapters, my thoughts and reaction. Anything else you want to talk about regarding these series, subscribe for more if you want. If you want to talk but on Twitter or on Discord, you're totally free to. Just follow on Twitter or ask and I'll give you a link to the Discord server. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon to help me continue to make videos, it is patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. Either way, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.